Stop buying these 19 UK sausages, shocking truth revealed. What if I told you that the sausage sitting in your fridge right now might not be what you think it is, not just low quality, not just overpriced, but filled with hidden ingredients, questionable meat sources, and industry secrets the supermarkets don't want you to know. In fact, some of the UK's most popular sausages contain more filler than actual meat, and here's the worst part, millions of people are eating them every single week, completely unaware. So the question is, would you still eat them, if you knew the truth? Because today, we're exposing 19 UK sausages you should stop buying immediately. Sausages are a British staple, from full English breakfasts, to weekend barbecues, to quick midweek dinners. They are everywhere, trusted, loved, familiar, but behind the packaging, behind the premium labels, and behind the farm-style branding, there's a very different story. A story of hidden additives, meat substitutes, shrinkflation, and misleading marketing. This isn't just about taste. This is about what you're really putting into your body. And as we go deeper, you'll start to realize something unsettling. Some of these brands, you probably buy all the time, and the final reveal, it might completely change the way you shop forever. Point 3. Body investigation. The sausage illusion. Sausages seem simple: meat, herbs, seasoning, right? Wrong. In many cases, sausages are legally allowed to contain water, rusk, a type of breadcrumb filler, fat trimmings, stabilizers, preservatives, and sometimes less meat than you'd expect. Some budget sausages contain as little as 42 meat. Let that sink in. Less than half is actually meat. So what's in the rest? Cheap fillers, bulk enhancers, and ingredients designed to cut costs, not improve quality. And once you realize that, you start to question everything. But it gets worse. The hidden ingredients nobody talks about. Turn over a sausage pack, look closely. You'll often find sulfites used to preserve color, phosphates to retain water and weight, flavor enhancers to mask poor quality meat, added sugars, yes, even in sausages. And here's the trick. These ingredients aren't always obvious. They are hidden behind complex names, scientific terms, labels designed to confuse you, because if you knew what they really were, you might not buy them, and that's exactly what we're about to expose. Section 3. The meat quality problem. Not all meat is equal. And in cheaper sausages, you're often getting lower-grade cuts, mechanically recovered meat. Fat-heavy blends. Sometimes, the premium look on the packaging has nothing to do with what's inside, and even when labels say British pork, that doesn't always guarantee quality. It just tells you where it came from, not how it was processed, not what parts were used, and not how much filler was added afterwards. Which brings us to the brands. 4. Brand item breakdown. The 19 sausages. We're revealing these one by one, and it only gets worse. Point 1. Budget supermarket value sausages. Extremely cheap, often under £1. But here's why: very low meat content, high filler ratio, artificial flavoring. You're not saving money. You're sacrificing quality. Point 2. Economy range. Pork sausages. They sound harmless, but many contain over 50 filler, high salt levels, poor meat cuts. Cheap for a reason. Point 3. Frozen bulk sausages. Convenient, long shelf life, but often heavily processed, packed with preservatives, lacking real flavor. 4. Family pack deals. Bigger pack, lower priced, but look closer. Reduced meat quality, more water content, less nutritional value. Point 5. Ultra-processed cocktail sausages. Party favorite, but extremely high in salt, addictive flavor enhancers, minimal real meat. Point 6. Barbecue-ready sausages. Sounds premium, but often pre-seasoned to high, poor quality, loaded with sugar and additives. Point 7. Cheap butcher counter sausages. Yes, even some butcher sausages, not all, but some, use leftover trimmings, bulk with fillers, lack transparency. 8. Low-fat sausages. Sounds healthy, but in reality, less fat equals more filler, added chemicals to maintain texture. 9. Imported discount sausages. Lower price, but different standards, unknown sourcing, questionable processing. 10. Flavored sausages, cheese, barbecue, etc. Tasty? Yes, but often used to mask low quality meat, distract from poor texture. 11 to 19. Rapid fire for retention, bulk catering sausages. Ultra cheap online deals. Off-brand supermarket pack sausages with vague ingredient labels, high water content varieties, overly long shelf life product, artificially colored sausages, sausages with excessive E numbers, too good to be true, discount brands, each one hiding something, each one cutting corners, each one, hoping you don't notice. Point 5. Shocking revelations. Here's what most people don't realize. Sausage companies are not required to make things obvious, they just have to stay within legal limits. So technically, they are not lying, but they are not telling you everything either, and once you start reading labels properly, you'll notice patterns, the same additives, the same tricks, the same cost-cutting strategies, and suddenly, that cheap deal doesn't feel like a deal anymore. Point 6. Solutions. Safe choices. So what should you actually buy? Here's how to protect yourself. Look for sausages with at least 80 meat content. Avoid long ingredient lists. Choose trusted butchers with transparency. Check for minimal additives. Don't be fooled by packaging. And most importantly, if it seems too cheap, there's usually a reason. Spend a little more, eat a lot better. Point 7. Powerful OUTRO. Next time you pick up a pack of sausages, pause, turn it over, read it, because now you know what to look for, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. So ask yourself, is it really worth the risk? i.e. engagement hook, mid-video reset, before you buy your next pack of sausages. There's something you need to see. Because what we've revealed so far is only scratching the surface. The real issue isn't just what's inside the sausage, it's how the entire system is designed to make you not question it. And once you understand this, you'll never look at supermarket shelves the same way again. 9. Section 4. The supermarket strategy. Walk into any UK supermarket. What do you see? Bright packaging. Words like farm fresh, butcher's choice, premium selection, but here's the truth. These are marketing terms. Not guarantees. Not regulated promises. Just carefully chosen words designed to influence your decision in seconds. Because most shoppers don't read labels. They trust the front of the pack. And that's exactly what brands rely on. The psychological trick. Eye-level shelves. That's where the highest profit products sit. End-of-aisle deals? Often used to push overstocked or lower quality items. Multi-buy offers? They encourage you to buy more, without questioning what you're buying. And here's the unsettling part. The products that look the most premium aren't always the best. Sometimes, they are just the best marketed. 10. Section 5. Shrinkflation. Hidden costs. Have you noticed something strange lately? Packs getting smaller. Prices staying the same. Or even increasing. This is called shrinkflation. And sausages are one of the biggest offenders. You might think you're getting a good deal. But in reality, less meat, more fill, a higher price per gram, and sometimes manufacturers quietly change recipes too. Adding more water, more rusk, more additives, without making it obvious. So not only are you getting less, you're also getting worse quality. Real scenario. Imagine this, you buy your usual sausages. Same brand. Same packaging. But something tastes off. That's not your imagination. That's a formula change. And most people never notice why. 11. Section 6. The taste deception. Here's a question. If low-quality sausages are so bad, why do people still enjoy them? The answer is simple. They're engineered to taste good. Food scientists carefully design salt levels, fat ratios, flavor enhancers to create something almost addictive. Your brain doesn't recognize quality. It recognizes flavor intensity. So even if the meat is poor, the taste tricks you into thinking it's good. And once you're used to it, real, high-quality sausages might even taste different. Less intense. Less salty. Less artificial. But much, much better. 12. Extended brand breakdown, deeper cuts. Now, let's go further. Because these next types are even more deceptive. 12. Pre-cooked sausages. They save time, but cost you quality. Reheated texture preservatives to extend shelf life, often made from lower grade batches. 13. Luxury, range that isn't really luxury, higher price. Fancier packaging. But check the label. Meat content not much higher, still contains fillers, paying for branding, not quality. 14. Super cheap online bulk deals, too good to be true. That's because they are. Unknown suppliers, inconsistent quality, minimal transparency. 15. Sausages with excessive water content. Ever noticed sausages shrinking in the pan? That's water escaping. You're literally paying for added water weight. 16. Overly long ingredient lists. If it reads like a science experiment, that's a red flag. Real sausages should be simple. Meat, seasoning. That's it. 17. Artificially enhanced color sausages. Bright pink. Too perfect. Too uniform. That color often isn't natural. It's added to make the product look fresher than it is. 18. Kid sausages, marketed as fun. Mild flavor. But often, lower meat quality, higher additives designed for taste, not nutrition. 19. Mystery discount brands. No reputation. No transparency. No trust. Just low prices, and big question marks. 13. Shocking turn, emotional pull. Now imagine this. You're feeding your family. You trust the label. You trust the brand. But behind that trust, compromises you never agreed to. Lower quality. Hidden ingredients. Cost-cutting decisions made for profit, not for your health. And suddenly, this isn't just about sausages anymore. It's about awareness. 14. Final solutions, stronger, actionable. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this: you are in control. Here's how to shop smarter. Always check meat percentage, aim for 80+, read the full ingredient list, avoid excessive additives and e-numbers, choose local butchers you can trust, don't fall for too cheap deals, and one powerful rule: the simpler the ingredient list, the better the sausage. 15. Final OUTRO, high impact ending. The next time you walk through that supermarket aisle, everything will look the same. But you'll see it differently. Because now, you know the truth. And once you know, you have a choice. To keep buying blindly, or to start choosing wisely. So tell me,